Welcome back to Inner Calling Astrology and our weekly Starcast. What do the planets have to say this week? Before I launch into the daily reports, I want to remind everyone about some ongoing influences. Venus and Mercury are still in retrograde, meaning it's still a time of review, and both planets are hovering in the last degree of Pisces. Now, while both will go direct before actually entering Aries, I think we'll feel the shift more powerfully when the planets actually move from Pisces to Aries. Venus will move into Aries on May 1st, and Mercury will move into Aries on April 17th. Now, when I envision Venus and Mercury sitting retrograde in the mystical sign of Pisces, I picture these two planets sitting in church, reflecting and soul-searching and learning. When they move into the action-oriented Aries, they're energized to move the momentum forward. So if you've been feeling a bit restless but unable to get traction, don't worry, there will be some relief soon. Adding to this sense of dynamic energy needing release is that Mars has been consistently out of bounds for quite a while. The image that comes to mind when I think of an out of bounds Mars is someone yelling obscenities at passing cars while driving on a highway. It's over the top. We say things we would never say if we weren't in the safety of our separate car with the windows rolled up. But that's the type of impulse that can arise during an out-of-bounds Mars period. Finally, the planet Neptune has made a momentous shift. The day following the solar eclipse, Neptune entered Aries. The last time this occurred was 165 years ago and was concurrent with the American Civil War. Neptune has been in soft, fluid, sensitive spiritual Pisces since 2011. It's like we've all been spiritual aspirants for 14 years, and now we are initiates. It's time to get out and serve our congregation. This mirrors the same message of the Pisces North Node and solar eclipse in Aries. Monday. The waxing new moon is a favorable time to remain open to possibilities. The sun is still in assertive Aries. However, with the moon having made a square to Mars, let's be careful of asserting ourselves too fiercely. Let's use only enough force to get our point across and no more. A Taurus moon gives us increased intuition. So trust your gut instincts. Get out of your head and into your body. This is an unfavorable day for starting projects and making contacts for anything you'd like to see flourish. Tuesday and Wednesday. Tuesday at 4:26 p.m. The mood goes from earthy, intuitive Taurus to curious, communicative Gemini. So indulge your Gemini moon. Have a conversation with someone who holds a different perspective. Read a good book. Take a class or make a short trip. Tuesday from 1:30 p.m. to 4:26 p.m., the moon is void. So take an action in regard to something you'd like to see go no further. After 4:26 p.m. Tuesday and all day Wednesday, those are favorable times for initiating contacts for projects you'd like to see flourish. Thursday and Friday. Thursday evening, the moon moves from alert, inquisitive Gemini to sensitive, reflective, home-loving Cancer. The tone changes from cerebral to emotional, from outgoing to inward. So you might find that after a day out, you find yourself eager to retreat to the sanctity of your home. At the same time, the moon goes wildly out of bounds in feelings-oriented Cancer. This is generally a time that can stimulate extreme feelings of defiance or moodiness. With the moon having made a square to Mercury, the planet of communication, this is not an optimal time for an important or delicate conversation. The moon goes void Thursday, 2:26 p.m. to 6:49 p.m. This is a period in which to take action on anything you'd like to discontinue. From 6:49 p.m. Thursday through all day Friday is not a favorable period to make important contacts for anything you'd like to see flourish. Saturday, the moon is still out of bounds, so we are subject to some continued moodiness. The moon is also still in Cancer, so this is an optimal day for self-care or reflection. Perhaps a good time to do some journaling. From 6:55 p.m. onward, the moon is void. Take action only on things you'd like to discontinue. Before 6:55 p.m. is not an auspicious time period to make contacts and connections for anything you'd like to see flourish. Sunday. The moon is at the first quarter in Leo. This is a favorable time to take action on seeds we have planted. And a Leo moon is always a good time to revel in creative expression. This is a favorable day to make contacts and connections for anything you'd like to see flourish. Thanks for watching. Tune in next Monday for the weekly Starcast. And remember, it's never too late to be who you are. This is Maxine of Inner Calling Astrology, wishing you a blessed week.